Привет, дорогой друг! Ты на канале DS и это Hogwarts Legacy. Мы продолжаем. Опять же, без записи побегал, поделал дополнительные всякие задания. В принципе, ничего интересного так особо и не было. Единственное, что было, это мы нашли новую фигню, типа эти ключи. Ну, потом покажу.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Так, ну, дополнительные вопросы, я так понял, ни на что не влияют. Их можно вообще не это самое.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Не
I'll meet
выбирать.
you later.
И еще один момент. Надо звук поменьше сделать. Потому что я вчера, когда бегал по бочке, я себе звук чуть-чуть выкрутил. Ну так, сделаем.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Так, новое заклинание, да? Погнали. Делюзионное заклинание. Так, используйте дезиллюминационное заклинание, чтобы вы не смогли обнаружить в запретных областях. Так, окей. Как это сделать? Берем вот эту штуку и наверное, заменяем на Левиоса.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Если противник поблизости почувствует что-то, вы начнете изучать подозрительную активность. Если помазался, идет к провалу.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
Ну, допустим.
Lost. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Давай.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
И
Is
чё?
someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Так, вот так
The
делаем.
key. Here it is.
I do hope Peeves isn't up to his ridiculous antics again.
Так, ну вроде получилось.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Это не то, что нам надо, да? Так, оставаясь незамеченным, используйте основное заклинание, чтобы заметить особо врагов в определенное место. А, типа кого-то отвлечь?
Ghost, don't let her see you.
А призраки нас должны палить прям на ура.
Should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about.
Да нет, спасибо,
So
я
what is
всё.
it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else.
Revelio. Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted zone? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine
Опа,
to Saint-
форма новая. Сразу поставим. 26. Хорош. По внешнему виду она мне не совсем нравится. Я использую... А, она одинаковая, да? Вот это, что это, что это? А какую я юзал? Вот эту, да.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ага, все-таки в инвизиях надо лутать. Я понял. Так, а здесь придется поменять на что-нибудь.
Leviosa.
Так, это репера надо будет делать. По-моему, я, конечно, не эксперт.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Капец. Все, нас спалили.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo!
Все, я типа дальше один, я так понимаю.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it.
Еще одна школьная форма. Да ладно, сколько можно? Наконец-то что-то интересное реально намечается. Очки с глазами дракона. «32 защиты. Неплохо. Но их мы сразу скроем. Что выглядят они, конечно, кринжово.
Where might this lead?
Читальня. Войти. Так, а и что дальше? Ладно, это было несложно.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Так, ваша способность использовать древнюю магию накапливается после успешной атаки или получения урона. При успешном использовании комбинации, состоящей из 10 попаданий или более, создается сгустки древней магии. Собирая их, вы сможете значительно пополнить свой индикатор древней магии и восстановить немного здоровья. Понятно. Когда хотя бы один сегмент вашего индикатора древней магии полностью заполнен, вы можете использовать сокрушительную древнюю магию, которая нанесет огромный урон и разрушающие щитовые чары. Ага. Найс. Так, я не знаю, тут как бы будет опасно. Тут, наверное, лучше заклинания какие-нибудь переэтовать. Я вот сюда, наверное, Левиосу поставлю. Вот сюда Инсендио, а вот сюда... Да. Как-то так. Потому что вот эти вот... Я так и знал. Ай, блядь. Ага, а как туда попасть? Пока что, наверное, никак. Блин, а точно никак? Я ну тут ничего не вижу вообще. В принципе. Значит, наверное, пока никак. Ух ты, я успел. Что? Прикол. Ладно, понятно.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Ой-ой-ой, а стоп, подожди, подожди. Или что? Или как это?
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Понятно. Да, тут многовато будет, ну-ка. Так, они с триггера, да, активируются, понял.
Levioso.
Ёб твою мать.
Levioso. Accio. Protego. Levioso.
Ой, чё я открыл?
Protego.
Ура, я каким-то боком вообще выжил. На крополях вообще.
It is a book after all.
И что это значит? Этот дождь вызовет, ну да. Новые колдуны. Девчонка что-то поняла.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Опа, не нравится мне это. Походу, она будет злой. Или была злой, я не знаю. Мы ж прошлое видели, по идее. Жива ли она вообще, эта баба?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Не стуканул. Молодец. Уважаю. Так, собственно, куда нам дальше надо двигаться? Задание. Так, ключи, тайны замка. Я понял. Наверное, надо просто из библиотеки выйти, тогда будет какое-то продолжение. Пока. Ну да, собственно, вот, как я и говорил. Так, наверное, легче было телепортироваться. Ну да ладно, раз уж пешком пошли. Что тут происходит?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Капец, они долго меня замечали.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Теперь страницу надо искать.
I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the Ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I
Понятно.
understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Кстати, об
Plenty to
этом.
keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Кстати, об этом, да.
And don't
Да блин,
neglect your
дай мне
friends.
сказать, а!
You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Понял я. Кстати, об этом я как раз думал. Когда нас начнут обучать зелье-варению, травнечеству и прочему вот этому всему. Потому что мне где-то надо добывать зелья на восстановление своего здоровья. А то у меня их 0. Ой, не то. Читать почту. Так, занятия по травологии, да. Давайте, сперва этим и займемся. Потому что, как бы, да, срочно надо уже начать зелье делать. А то огребаю я так нормально на последнем уровне сложности. Так, Нати что-то прислала свой соус с просьбой встретиться с ней в деревушке по Нижней Хопс. Да бля, нет, не давай не того самого, мозги мне не делай. Ого! Это такая карта? Чего? Неплохо, неплохо. Ой, это вообще, эта игра долгая. Ладно, нет, пока мне с ней не о чем говорить.
Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Давайте сейчас пойдем просто по вот этим всем зельеварениям и так далее и тому подобное, потому что я скорее хочу изучить все это дело. Не будем отвлекаться на никакие дополнительные задания. Вот, собственно, теплица, да?
Smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to
Профессор
see you again, Lenora, dear.
Чеснок.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
И он
Do look
здесь.
forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Корень мандрагоры.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
Это мы
tug.
уже видели.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Мерзкие растения,
The
конечно.
soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Да.
Now for our next
Прикольный
task,
урок.
we'll be planting dittany at our pot.
Это все?
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Так и оглохнуть
I'll
можно.
say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Так,
The thistle's
что тут у нас?
restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Бадьян, да?
As you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Будет готово через 10 минут. Допустим.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Погнали.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are.
Я уже не помню, что там за дуэль была. Так, ага, капусту собираем туда всю. А зачем здесь манекен?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Бамс. Так, удерживайте тап и нажмите, чтобы открыть круговое меню взаимодействия ля-ля-ля трополя. Так, китайскую жующую капусту. И что?
Look at that.
Понял.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming. They left her honking daffodils.
Levioso.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Ну да, в принципе.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
О, да, погнали.
Take your time.
Я чё, его
I'll see you
напугал,
back in
типа?
class.
Так, все растения, которые мы можем собрать, нужно собирать, правильно? Они ж не забивают так инвентарь. Прям сильно. Так, а что у меня тут еще есть? Ядовитая тентакула и, да, в принципе, все, да? А это что такое? Зелье Эндрюс. Так, время Варки, бутылка, пока непонятно, да? А, нет, стой, он не знает. Зелье, которое усиливает защиту выпавшего покрывания на каменной кожей. Понял. Понял. Так, это еще 6 минут будет расти.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Да как скажешь.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
А дальше что у нас по плану? Так, не сюда. Задание. Девушка из... О, ну это этот, мы знаем ее. Ну да, пошли, наверное, к ней. Раз она там что-то хочет от меня. 500 метров. Так, понял. Здесь, наверное, лучше занятия по зелье-варению. А давайте вот это сперва. Это важнее сейчас. Задание по зельеварению мне сейчас важнее.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your
Вот это
own.
то, что мне нужно.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
А типа обучить нас, как его варить, не? По книгам тупо.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Понял.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
А почему ты спрашиваешь?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Ну, да, думаю, да, наверное.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Ладно. Яйцо пепламбы. Так, это мне, наверное, не надо. Но мне кажется, оно как раз-таки очень редкое. Ну да ладно. Да ладно, я все заберу. Так, распоряжение. Дата 31 декабря 1875 года. Отправитель Мракобордский центр. Тема гоблины и Беркес. В последнее время возле магазина Гоблин и Беркес наблюдается нездоровое оживление и неурочные часы, особенно после полуночи. К черному ходу представляет подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих наблюдения. Не входите в их число. Вы входите в их число. Ожидайте дальнейших указаний. Блин, такой шрифт беспонтовый сделали. Его еще попробуй прочитать нормально. Так, на, возьми свое перо.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Так, а мне нужно свое продолжать варить. Так, Эдурус, да, это вот эту штуку. 26, 25. Так, просто подождать, пока приготовится зелье. Ну, зелья быстрее варятся, чем растут эти ингредиенты.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Блять.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Но он по-любому добрее, чем профессор Снег.
Each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Все, на этом закончили, да? С этими уроками. Ну, как-то быстро все происходит. Ладненько. Так, я сюда не могу? Не могу. А куда я могу вообще? Что там по заданиям-то? Девушка? Ну, давайте уже сходим к этой девушке. Ну, наверное, уже не в этой серии, потому что время подходит к концу. И надо найти место, где мне подвести, так сказать, итоги сегодняшней серии. Так, ну вот. Ну, да, вот прям вот тут. Вот тут я и встану. Итак, ребятки. Спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующих сериях. А на этом пока я с вами буду прощаться. Не забывайте про комментарии, лайки, соответственно, подписки на канал. Поддержите меня, так как у меня на канале не так много подписчиков, а хотелось бы увидеть большую аудиторию, для того, чтобы у меня была какая-то мотивация, желание снимать для вас вот такие вот ролики. Ну и на этом, наверное, все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующих сериях. Всем до новых встреч. Всем пока.